the story that, well, from Bethpage, New York, I believe, to Lancaster, PA, you drove almost 300,000 ballots cross state lines that they had, what, been filled out in Bethpage, New York?
Yes, sir. I don't know exact number ballots. I mean, I really sucked at the guess how many jelly beans are in the jar, but I can tell you I took 24 pallets, Gaylords from Bethpage, New York to Lancaster, and that's where
These were ballots for these were Pennsylvania ballots you were bringing in from New York. What was the date of that?
This happened on October 21st. No, I picked them up in Bethpage, New York, and drove them to Harrisburg, and then from Harrisburg I drove them to Lancaster, dropped the trailer in Lancaster, dropped my truck off, and went home.
Now, did you get a chance to see those ballots?
I saw them loaded on my trailer.
And did you notice how they were marked, or were they concealed?
I saw that, like, the top corners, addresses on them was filled out, but like I didn't see it on every single one. Like, you know, like, it wasn't like I'm sitting there just looking, you know, like I was more so watching to see how the load was put in, make sure it was secure and everything like that. And some of the pallets, when they drove by, some of the letters were up, and I could see like a little bit. I couldn't tell you a name. I wasn't looking for names or anything like that, you know.
And you signed a legal affidavit also. You know that if you lied in that affidavit, you know that in fact you could be charged with perjury too?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Why did you both decide, if you're both not partisan, you don't really care about politics, you know, what Ethan motivated you to come forward and tell this story? Why was this important to you?
Well, being that I'm pretty young, I'm only 20 years old, this is clearly probably the most important election of my lifetime. And I couldn't go to the grave knowing what I knew and just keeping that to myself, knowing that something went wrong in this election.
Yeah.